There are places the world has long forgotten, abandoned by time, and by those who once dared enter them. This house, standing silent in the rain, holds more than just old memories. Some doors are meant to stay closed, some secrets should never be uncovered. Tonight, we follow Marwan, a young man drawn by curiosity into a place he should never have entered. Pause as the camera zooms in on the house. What he will find inside is something far more terrifying than he ever imagined. Marwan was always searching for an adventure, for something more. The stories he heard about this place, well, they didn't scare him. In fact, they intrigued him. He stepped into the house, unaware of the true danger waiting within these dark, crumbling walls. The camera follows Marwan exploring the house. Dust covered every surface, the air felt heavy, suffocating. Each step echoed through the emptiness. But he wasn't alone, even if he didn't know it yet. It was then, in the farthest corner of the house, that Marwan found something unusual. A door. Not just any door. Ancient symbols were carved into the wood, warnings from another time, another world. Stay away, they seemed to whisper, but Marwan didn't listen. The camera zooms in on the door's engravings. He was driven by curiosity, an urge stronger than fear. And so, he reached for the handle, and with a creak that seemed to echo forever, the door opened. Inside, the room was cold, unnaturally cold. Empty at first glance, but there was something there, something watching. The air changed. And then, from the darkness, it began, soft whispers, voices that didn't belong to this world. The camera shows shadows beginning to shift. Marwan looks around in fear. Marwan's heart raced. The voices grew louder, more urgent, but the words, they were impossible to understand. The shadows in the corners began to move, alive, and they were coming for him. The light began to fade, the room growing darker with each passing second. The shadows crept closer. He turned to run, but the door, the only way out, slammed shut, trapping him inside. Now, it wasn't just shadows. It was something far worse. Something ancient. Something hungry. The camera shows Marwan frantically trying to escape. Panic gripped him. The walls seemed to breathe, the floor creaked beneath him, and the whispers, oh, the whispers, they were all around him now, inside his head, inside his soul. And then, in a heartbeat, everything stopped. The darkness retreated, the whispers silenced. Marwan stood there, frozen, as the door opened slowly, inviting him to leave. He didn't need to be told twice. He stumbled out of the house, into the night. But the house wasn't done with him yet. The camera shows Marwan running out of the house, clearly shaken. He escaped that night, but Marwan was never the same again. Some doors, once opened, never close. And sometimes, the darkness follows you home. The scene ends with Marwan looking over his shoulder, as if the house is still watching him. Remember, some places are abandoned for a reason, and some secrets are better left untouched. Be careful where curiosity leads you, because you never know what might be waiting in the dark.